Hey, it's Deborah from Create with Compassion. I am Fun Stampers Journey Coach Leader number 9395, and today I'd like to create another March 2018 Bloombox card with you. I am just having so much fun with these cards, and they've been so quick and easy to create, really just therapy, giving me that sense of confidence because I haven't had much time to create lately. So this is really just what I needed. I love the Bloom Box. You get an awesome instruction booklet that also has the dimensions of the card stocks in it, so you can create the cards multiple times with supplies that you already have. It has exclusive stamp set that is available during the month of March. You get it as a kit. When March is over, then you might have a chance to purchase just the stamp set while supplies last. But if you want to get the Bloom Box guaranteed each month for 6 months, it is $24.95 for a subscription, or you can purchase a la carte just the kits that you want to each month for $29.95. Of course, shipping and tax is included to both of those prices. Now, the Bloom Box, you get your directions, your stamp set, and 4 kits to create cards. And in the kits, you have your card stock and any embellishments needed. You also get envelopes, but you will need some additional supplies like inks and adhesives and things like that. So let's go ahead and get started on this card. Here is the one we're going to be making, and I've already got my stamps on their blocks. So let's see, we're going to get some of this stuff out of the way, and they recommend stamping the sentiment on this little tag here. This is made out of rich coral. So I have the sentiment: replace fear of the unknown with curiosity, and that just sounds like an awesome sentiment to use for like a senior that is graduating in the not too far future. So I'm going to ink that up with black licorice, and I want the little hole to the left and my sentiment to the right of that. So I'm just going to get that centered and stamped there. Beautiful. Set that aside, and then we're going to fold our Cool Pool cardstock base here, and this is just a standard card base. This is 8.5 by 5.5, and I'm folding it in half, so it will be a standard card that is 4.25 by 5.5. And then we're going to take this slice of wood and just do some random stamping with black licorice, True Color Fusion ink, and Riverstone. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Riverstone. Ink that up. Now, one thing about subscribing to the Bloom Box is that you are, guaranteed your Bloom Box each month, and I usually get it within the first week of the month. And I just really love the variety of projects, of cards that they have. The stamp sets that they offer are just, really cool, and the techniques that they teach. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my black licorice and get some black ones in here. And it's just a lot of fun. If you do subscribe with me as your coach, then you do get copies of the catalogs for free. You also receive a free ink pad of your choice. And my random stamping is really not at all like theirs. They did theirs, there's some that aren't in a straight line. Up here it looks like a straight line, then it gets kind of, that's alright. I'm not even worried if some of them overlap. Just want to add some more down here. I think I'll add maybe a gray one there. Ooh, I'm getting carried away here with all of this. Let me bring in my black licorice piece, just kind of see. Okay, I think I'm good. I think that's going to be good. So we can call that done. Move those aside, and the nice thing is it is labeled on the side, so you can confirm that you're putting your lids back on the correct color. Alright, now let's bring in this little piece of whipped cream cardstock and a black licorice, and we're going to stamp the mountains on there. I really love the bloom boxes. If you've seen my videos about bloom boxes, then you know I love how the creativity, the designing work is all done for me, and I can just sit down and create. You can also, add your own personal touch to it, using what you have in your stash, change up some of the colors, and it's okay if you don't have all the items that they recommend you using. I can usually, I've always been able to create my cards. They might not look exactly the same, but they always look just really, really nice. And it never fails, because I will need cards, and the Bloom Box cards has saved me so many times. So I love having them, getting them created, and then I have a few cards made for when I need them. Alright, so that is all of our stamping done. And in our little embellishment pack here is a little cloud cut out using the cloud die, and they recommend taking some bubble gum ink and a True Color Fusion sponge and just sponging a little bit of color on the edges of that cloud. So that's what we'll do. Just a little bit of color there. We go. That looks nice. And then we have this neutral twine here, and we're going to do a double bow. I believe just a double bow. So how I do that is I take two of my fingers and the end of the twine, hold that with my thumb, and I just wrap around once, wrap around twice, take that other edge of the twine down, and then bring that back up, and whoop, and I'm just going to tie a knot. If I can here, there we go. Just going to tie a knot and tighten that in the center of those two, which you can, maneuver it. And take that off of my finger, and there's my double bow. There we go. Double bow done. Set that off to the side, and I think we are ready to put this card together. So we're going to adhere the vellum to the back of this piece of black licorice, which they cut out a circle using the die, the circle dies. So I'm just going to add my adhesive to my black licorice. That way I know I won't get any adhesive where the circle is, so adhesive doesn't show through my vellum. There we go. And then I'll just place this vellum, which they give me plenty, so I don't have to worry. Alright, there we go. That's so pretty. Alright. And then it goes right on there with a couple of Journey foam squares. I've got the mediums here. So a couple medium over here. I'm going to go ahead and put one here. And then I think, just to make sure it's got some good support, I'll add some there. So we'll remove the backings of this and get this centered on our wood grain. I'm going to make sure it's opening the right way. And we'll get that centered. That looks pretty good. Press that down. And then we'll bring in our cloud. And some of the small foam squares. 2 of those. And that's just going to go down near the bottom of that circle. Like so. And then we have the cloud. And I don't have any adhesive on this side, so I'll be able to tuck that tag under there. So just about like so. And bring in our tag here. This I'll use the bigger ones. About like that. And then before I add these other embellishments, I have the silver. Look at that beautiful silver. Gonna shake that up, get that all mixed up in there. You can, I don't know if you can hear the little metal ball in there just rolling around. Gonna get that all shaken up and put some of this silver silk onto the card. And when I pull it out, I'm not gonna wipe any of that silk off as I take it out. So I've got the brush nice and juicy. I'm just gonna put a little bit of silk on here. I think that looks good. And I will go ahead and trim my bow, ends of my bow, and just going to clip that onto this tag here. There we go. And then I'm just going to take, I think maybe I just want something to kind of make sure that stays there. So I'm just going to use a glue dot to the bottom of my clothespin, my little clothespin. Just kind of get that on there. There we go. And we'll just press that glue dot there, and that'll help secure my little clothespin. There we go. And then using my bloom tool, we've got these beautiful gold embellishments. Let's see, fashion gold embellishments. So we'll just add one there and put one up here. And another one here. There we go. And you'll see that I smeared some of my silver silk there, messing with this clothespin. So it would have been a good idea probably for me to let that dry, or I could have even adhered the clothespin before I did the silver, because that would have been all right if silver got on that clothespin, but that's all right. That's okay. So there's that card. And that was a nice, fun, easy, and quick card. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this video. If you have any questions about the Bloom Box or Fun Stamper's Journey, please don't hesitate to contact me, Deborah at createwithcompassion.com, or you can go ahead and shop at www.funstampersjourney.com/createwithcompassion. Every order receives a thank you card and a little token of appreciation. I surely do appreciate your support as you watch the videos or interact with me on Facebook at Create with Compassion. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.